Meet Shantae Bacon, co-founder of the 135th Street Agency, a strategic communications and experimental marketing firm. We sat down exclusively with this marketing genius to find out why she's the boss.
Shantae, I am super excited about this interview. You're like a friend in my head. But before we can know what it's like to spend a day in your shoes, first we have to know what shoes you spend your day in. Shoe game, check. Tell me about these shoes that you work in, Miss Bacon.
These are actually some of my current faves right now, I guess for the month of January, only because I have two blazers that match them exactly, and I love black tanks, so it's like, you know, got a little bit for all parts of it, and then that little strip of taupe in the middle. It's my fave. I love the black heel, it's great.
So getting into She's the Boss, you are actually our youngest featured boss on the series. Nonetheless experienced though, but I have to ask you, being so experienced and skilled in your career, did you know what you wanted to do early on?
I did.
Did you?
I did. I would listen to the cassette tapes. My brother had cassette tapes. My brother had of different basement, you know, rap battles and that kind of thing. And I mean, it was everybody, a lot of the people who are still in the game today, like your Irv Gottis and people like that, and you could hear them on these tapes. That was the essence of hip hop. And it was just something that was, I feel like I have the microchip in my head, like whatever I do, it has to be involving hip hop.
And it all worked out for you because you ended up being hired to work at Def Jam with Kevin Liles, who is also a big name in music. And as you go down the list, so many would describe you as a relentless worker. You have this amazing work ethic, but how would you describe it?
I think that my work ethic is a result of constantly being blessed with people who pushed me out of my comfort zone. Being blessed enough to go into working for what I think these three people are the most amazing people I've ever met, and they've changed my life, and that would be Leor Cohen, Kevin Liles, and Julie Greenwald. They're the only three people walking this planet where when I'm in front of them, I'm stuttering, I'm got hot flashes. I think they're so smart. I'm like, is what I'm saying smart? I'm very self-aware when I'm around them because I think they're three of the smartest people I've ever met. And they teach, and they are definitely a unit that pushes you outside of your comfort zone. They know you can do better, and they're not going to accept less than that. It's always been a dream of mine to own my own business and get my business to the point where it helps other African American entrepreneurs own their own business.
So tell me about 135th Street Agency.
135th Street Agency is my baby, and I co-parent it with Saptosa Foster. It is a strategic communications and experiential marketing firm. We focus on campaigns that resonate with the urban youth consumer and the urban business professional.
So tell me about some of your clients and the projects that you work on.
Okay, well, our first client was U.S. Postal Service. They were the first check in May 2005 that we got. That was our first major campaign, and then after that we worked with Def Jam. When Jeezy was new, we worked on the Coca-Cola Summer Scope basketball basketball and entertainment camp. We worked with the National Education Association, which is the largest labor union in the country that includes all the public school teachers in America. We did a campaign for them. 2 years ago, we actually broke into the film and TV industry.
2012 was very busy for you. Now, with all of the expertise and knowledge that you have, becoming the boss is a whole other level. What kind of learning curve did you encounter starting your agency?
The learning curve is high. As an entrepreneur, when you have people coming in to work for you and you're not Smith Barney and you can't pay, you know, like some six-figure salary and have all the benefits under the sun, you're asking a person to make an investment in your baby. And the first thing you have to do when you are bringing people in is you have to present something that they want to be a part of. And then you really have to be a leader who is taking them somewhere they want to go.
What's next for you? What else do you want to add to your empire?
I really want to continue to grow 135th Street Agency to the point where it is an agency with a full creative department. and a full team of strategists and people who get the chance to work on gigantic ad campaigns, and people who have not just 2 or 3 interns, but 50 interns who are working in different departments all across the company, and people who are moving up and inheriting senior VP titles and traveling and speaking on panels. And probably one of the best things I can only imagine is when you're at a Steve Jobs level or any other owner of a huge company.
Well, you are well on your way. Thank you so much for giving us insight into your career as well as your baby, your agency.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching this episode of She's the Boss. You can catch other episodes at madamenoir.com. In the meantime, be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Madam Noir.